Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is D-Man coming back at it again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to go ahead and go over the top 10 quarterbacks in Madden 22. Now, this is obviously regs, so this is going to be your, exhibition matches and stuff like that. This is not MUT, obviously. Patrick Mahomes not going to be getting a 99 off rip, but pretty cool stuff, because we see at number 9, we see our guy Ryan Tannehill finally getting some love from EA. We've seen the Titans slander. Obviously, I'm fine with A.J. Brown not being in the top 10, but he definitely could have been in the top 10. And then we saw Derrick Henry as a 96 behind 97 overall Christian McCaffrey. So that was kind of interesting there. But we did see Derrick Henry kind of take his crown back when we saw the MUT ratings last night, and I might do a video going over that stuff. There's a lot of videos already out there that you guys can watch that I'm sure you guys have watched if you play Madden, but Derrick Henry actually came in at an 88 overall in Madden Ultimate Team, which is kind of crazy because Christian McCaffrey either is an 87 or he's lower than that. So Christian McCaffrey came in at 97 and Derrick Henry came in at 96 for the regs, and then for Madden Ultimate Team, Derrick Henry comes in at 88, the highest running back in the game, and then Christian McCaffrey is either an 87 or lower. They haven't revealed every correlate in the game. They just have shown the top 10 so far, and they actually revealed Derrick Henry on stream last night as an 88. So he's pretty much guaranteed top 5 in the game. So that's awesome there. But it's still kind of interesting that Derrick Henry is lower than Christian McCaffrey in regs. It is what it is. But we did see A.J. Brown also is going to be an elite card in Madden Ultimate Team as well. So that is awesome. So we're going to start the year off with Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry, and hopefully Ryan Tannehill goes ahead and gets an elite card, and that way he gets a power up as well. But we see him here at number 9, behind Dak Prescott, behind Josh Allen, behind Deshaun Watson, and Lamar at 5, Russ at 4. A-Rod at 3, the GOAT at number 2, and Baby GOAT at number 1. Now, in my opinion, a lot of people are complaining, about Tom Brady and him not being number 1. In my opinion, that's fine. I think Patrick Mahomes is still the best quarterback in the NFL right now. You could still argue that Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady too. So I think Brady is definitely respected there at 97. You guys can trash me in the comments if you want, but Tom Brady played a phenomenal game, and his team has a fantastic defense that had Patrick Mahomes in wraps all game, and Patrick Mahomes was playing with pretty much not an offensive line, so you kind of have to understand why Patrick Mahomes is a 99 and Tom Brady's a 97. Tom Brady is definitely the greatest of all time, but as of right now, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes over Tom Brady 1,000%, 100 times out of 100. If I had that, if I had to, Patrick Mahomes is here, Tom Brady's here, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes 100 times out of 100. It's just that simple. If Aaron Rodgers is here and Tom Brady's here, I don't know. I might take Rodgers 50 times and Tom Brady 50 times. I really like Rodgers. I think Rodgers should be at least a 97. At least a 97. I mean, he's an MVP. We saw what he could do last year, and only being a 96 is kind of, in my opinion, disrespectful. But I'm a big fan of Aaron Rodgers, so that might be a little biased there. But y'all let me know if y'all are with me there. But top 3 are definitely probably my top 3. I might have Rodgers over Brady, but definitely the top 3 quarterbacks are A-okay there. We get number 4, Russell Wilson. That is fine there. Number 5, Lamar Jackson. Got a little question mark there because I don't know how Lamar is that high. His throwing stats, they can't be that good. But I guess he's at number 5. Deshaun Watson. I'm taking Deshaun Watson over Lamar every day of the week. Taking Josh Allen over Lamar every day of the week. Dak Prescott, that's the interesting one there, but I still think if I had Dak Prescott here and Lamar here, and I had out of 100 times, I might be picking Dak Prescott 40 times, Lamar maybe 60, depends on what my scheme is. But obviously I think Lamar is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. But it's still, you can definitely argue that Dak is better than Lamar. Ryan Tannehill, very, very happy that he's in the top 10. Was going to be somewhat upset if he wasn't in the top 10, but understandable because they had Derrick Henry behind Christian McCaffrey, so the Titan slander is real. But got him here at number 9, which I'm very happy about. Because you could definitely argue Matt Stafford should be up here. You could definitely argue that Kyler Murray should be up here. You could definitely argue that Justin Herbert could be up here. You know, there's definitely some other guys out there that could be in the top 10 that aren't. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I think this list is not good at all because I think Lamar should be around 8, 9, 10 rather than number 5. And I think the top 4 quarterbacks are perfect there. Not perfect. I might move some stuff around, maybe change some overalls. But top 4 pretty much what I would have. Lamar being at 5 is a little high for me. I don't hate Lamar. He just hasn't shown me that he can win a game with his arm. And that's what a quarterback is. So, you know, he's going to have all the speed, the juke, the spin, all that stuff. But a quarterback, you know, he's changed the way the quarterback can play too. But I still think, like I said, I'm taking Watson over Lamar. I'm taking Josh Allen over Lamar. I'm even maybe taking Dak Prescott over Lamar too. And depending on what the scheme is, I'm taking Ryan Tannehill over Lamar too. Matt Ryan, number 10. That's fine there. I mean, I definitely think Matt Ryan shouldn't be in the top 10 list. I think Matt Stafford is better than Matt Ryan. Please don't hate me, Falcons fans, but I think Matt Stafford at this point in his career is better than Matt Ryan. I know you can look at his stats. Matt Ryan's fantastic, but Matt Stafford, I think if Matt Stafford doesn't go to LA and make it to at least I don't know. I really don't know. I think Matt Stafford is better than Matt Ryan, but we'll just have to wait and see on how that season ends up for the Rams. I'll say this. If Matthew Stafford doesn't make it to the NFC Championship with the Rams, I think that's a wasted year for him because he can use that excuse. He's been playing in Detroit for so long. But if he didn't, you know, impress people on the Rams where he's got weapons and he's got a great defense, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But I think Matthew Stafford, if he can get to the AFC Championship, or excuse me, the NFC Championship, I think he's going to be no doubt about it, top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Even I think he already is, but I don't know where I'm going with that. But I think Matthew Stafford's better than Matt Ryan. Kyler Murray, definitely you could argue him to be in the top 10 list. I'm fine with not having him in there. You know, I don't know. Matt Ryan in there is just kind of telling me he shouldn't be there. But out of the 3 quarterbacks that could replace Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford, Kyler Murray, and Justin Herbert, I'd probably put Matthew Stafford in there. But the top 9, in my opinion, is probably the same 9 that I would have. Yeah, probably the same. Matthew Stafford might be top 9, but I'm looking around and I don't see anyone that's better than Matthew Stafford in the top 9. So, or excuse me, I don't see anyone that Matthew Stafford is better than in the top 9. So, you know, Ryan Tannehill could have easily been at 12. He could have easily been at 8. So they put him at 9, which is very, very respectful, and I appreciate that. But Dak, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, Ryan Tannehill are all better than Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry, but I mean, that's just my opinion. But again, you know, cover athlete Lamar last year, they're going to give him a little high overall this year for sure. And then, you know, a couple years ago won the MVP. So again, he's got to be a decent overall. But number 4, 3, 2, 1, those are all perfect in my opinion. Maybe Rodgers is better than Brady, but listen, Tom Brady right now in his career is not at 99 overall. Tom Brady is not on Patrick Mahomes' level. I know he just won a Super Bowl, but he had great weapons, great offensive line, great running backs, so it was very easy for him. Patrick Mahomes went into that game with no offensive line. There was a crazy stat on how many yards he ran behind the line of scrimmage. It's something crazy. In my opinion, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL, no doubt about it. He deserves to be a 99. You could argue that Tom Brady deserves to be a 99, but again, you got to understand the circumstances in the Super Bowl, because more than likely, if you're going to say Tom Brady's a 99, people that are arguing that Tom Brady should be a 99 are saying he just won the Super Bowl over Patrick Mahomes, but you got to look at the circumstances in the Super Bowl. So yeah, I mean, I could even argue that Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady, but I think I'm going to leave Brady at 2, Rodgers at 3, Russ Wilson at 4, at 94 overall. So, yeah, I think the list is okay. Definitely could move a lot of people around, but in my opinion, overall, having Ryan Tannehill in the top 10 is making it a little better for me. If he wasn't in the top 10, I'd probably be absolutely trashing this list, but hey, Ryan Tannehill's in there. I'm not going to be too upset at it, but there's definitely some stuff I can move around, definitely. But with that being said, let me know what you guys move around. Maybe even make your top 10 list down below. And yeah, with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. Training camp day 3 recap will come out later today. And yeah, Ryan Tannehill, number 9 quarterback. Hopefully he gets that core elite from Madden Ultimate Team so he comes in the game with a power up. We already saw A.J. Brown core elite. Julio's getting a core elite. Derrick Henry's going to be getting an 88 overall. Hopefully, Saffold will be an elite too. Maybe even Ben Jones is an elite. Nate Davis, I doubt's an elite, but he could possibly get a high overall by the end of the year. So overall, our team, and obviously the legends that come in, we always get a lot of legends on offensive line, so that's going to help us out there. Man, Madden season is here. So yeah, with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Until next time, I'll see y'all.